all the good
All right,
histories.
Hannah. Hannah, could you take yourself off of mute? And we're good to go.
Hello.
Can all hear me? Is that good?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Just checking. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for having me on this call. And also, I just want to congratulate all the other kids, at least from the ones that have spoken already. You are all so well-spoken and have such amazing projects. And I wanted to congratulate all of you for all that you've done so far, because it's so amazing to see everything everyone's doing. But to start, I'm Hannah Testa, and I'm 15 years old, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia, which is in the US, and I founded an organization called Hannah for Change. My organization started when I was around 10 years old because I became more and more aware of issues going on in the world that affected the animals and the environment, and I wanted to do something about it. I saw how rhinos and elephants were being killed for their horns and tusks. I saw how dolphins were being slaughtered in Japan and how orca whales were being kept in concrete tubs that don't even meet government minimum standards. I cried when I saw how animals were suffering at the hands of humans, and it went against everything I'd been taught, and I felt that I had to do something and that I had to speak up. And so ever since, I've spoken to thousands of adults and children, including
You broke up 1 second. Can you repeat just the last couple words you were saying? Sorry, you just froze for us. Just a second. Sorry.
So I've spoken to thousands of different people, and that includes different politicians and CEOs from different states and different companies about lots of different issues, whether that's animal rights issues about endangered animal species, or if that's talking about youth empowerment, or about issues such as plastic pollution. And so, for example, I actually worked with a state senator in Georgia, and I was able to declare February 15th of 2017 and 2018 as Plastic Pollution Awareness Day in the entire state of Georgia. And you can see from the picture, that's me in a bag monster outfit, and that's 500 plastic bags that's on my body, and that just shows the average American every year. So like a family of four, like mine, you use around 2,000 plastic bags every single year. And so I work on educating people, especially in my area, or people that aren't right by the ocean, that they still have an impact. Even if they aren't by the ocean, the plastics they use every day can still end up in our oceans because of our rivers and streams and creeks. And so I've been fortunate to work and create Plastic Pollution Awareness Day, and that was featured on CNN and the Weather Channel, and really spread the message about plastic pollution to people online. And more recently, I actually, I don't know if you're aware of, they are a cereal and snacking company, and I worked with 4 other youth to create a new line of kids cereal, which is Kashikai. And it's all about fueling our bodies with healthy food, and having youth be a part of the table we're passionate about, and making an impact in companies and businesses. And also, I'm currently working on a project now to hopefully ban the imports and exports of rhino horns, elephant tusks, and shark fins in the state of Georgia. And so I will hopefully have more information on that bill earlier next year once session starts in Georgia, and talk a bit about how that's working and how the progress on that is working. But really just what I've learned from my journey is that you can make a difference at any age, and you really don't have to wait until you are older to make a difference. And that's why it's so great to see so many youth of so many different ages part of this award. And so in closing, I just want to say thank you to Action for Nature for believing in us kids and for helping me and empowering me to continue my passion. So thank you.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Questions?
Most people would tackle one of those projects, so you just decided that why not take every project all at the same time? How's that working?
Yeah, so I really just, I'm so passionate about so many things. That's kind of why Hannah for Change is such a big kind of title in a way, because I really didn't want to contain myself into one certain topic when I know that I can use my voice for so many different things that I'm passionate about. Because I didn't want to just focus on animal issues. I knew that they're all kind of correlated in some form of way, and they're all connected. All of our issues are connected, and so it's been amazing to kind of combine them in a way. And it's been amazing to have so many different communities for these different issues and kind of bring them together.
Well, I know you'll get it done, and then maybe the rest of the country will follow. So that's a good catalyst.
That actually was my question to you. Is I know you've worked a little bit on some national level campaigns, and is there, kind of maybe talk a little bit about your challenges with that? I know it's been tough to get national change. You've done so much in the state of Georgia, but it's to even go beyond that is, I know, can you just talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, of course. So I'll talk a little bit about a campaign I worked on. So I worked with around 15 other organizations, and we created a coalition and worked with Starbucks about their paper cups, because while they are paper, they are lined with plastics, and that makes it impossible to recycle. And most people don't know that. So all of those paper cups that people are throwing away or recycling are going to end up in our landfills, in our oceans, and in our communities. And so we collected over 1 million petitions and had an event at Starbucks, and they have decided to take $10 million in investing in cups design that will be compostable and recyclable instead of having this plastic-lined paper cups. And that was an amazing accomplishment. But definitely one of the bigger problems I had was with my Plastic Pollution Awareness Day. At least in the state of Georgia, they are not as open to environmental issues. So that has definitely been one of my challenges in having different lobbyists from like the plastic industry trying to stop this day. I had a few issues with that, and being able to compromise with them to make the day possible has been kind of a slight bump in the road, but I've been able to have the day, which was the overall thing that I wanted.
Got it. Well, you're doing an amazing job. So great work. Keep it up. And we can't wait to see what you're up to next. So thank you so much.